Hi everyone and welcome to Data Structures. I am Sudeep and I am thrilled to have you here. On this channel, we dive deep into the world of data analysis using powerful tools like SQL, Python, Tableau, Power BI. Whether you are a beginner looking to get started or an experienced analyst aiming to sharpen your skills, you are in the right place. In today's video, we are going to use SQL queries to perform data analysis on our dataset. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be able to have a clear understanding of the dataset and will be able to present important information about the data. If you find this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Your comments are most welcome. Alright, let's get started with our data analysis on orders dataset. So let's begin our data analysis by getting ourselves familiarized with the dataset. So for this, I have selected orders dataset, and in this I have 9,994 records of orders placed across 2022 and 2023. So the order mentions the date, the ship modes mentions the preferred mode of shipment, segment, which segment of customers are buying, country, city, state, etc. etc. Now for the first glance the data looks quite good, but if we look a little closer we see that under ship mode there are some columns like not available, unknown, which needs to be taken care of in the coming time. Next, I see that cost price is given, list price is given, but the sale price is not given. Discount percentage is also mentioned, but the actual discount price is not given. Also, the profit is not mentioned, which we will find out in our analysis in SQL Workbench. So let's head on to our SQL Workbench and see how to proceed. So the first thing that we do is create a database and import the data set. So these couple of queries I have done beforehand because they are quite long and take some time. So the first query is create database if not exist product orders underscore product. So under schema, if we see, it has created a database orders underscore product. Next we will create the table data underscore order. So under data underscore order we have to mention all of the columns which we are importing, like order id, order date. One thing to notice that order date is I have mentioned is variable character because I will change the data type of the column order date to date type in the upcoming time. Next is ship mode, segment, country, city, state, postal. All of the columns that were mentioned in the data set is mentioned here. And finally the primary key. I have given the order ID column as the primary key, and let's run the query. So once I have run the query, it's giving because it's already exist, I have run the query. So it already exists and I see that the columns are present right over here. Once it is done, we will import the data through the data table import wizard. I have already imported the data, but to show you I am doing it again. So once you open, it will ask for a file path which you have to provide, and click on next. Use existing table because I want to use the existing data set, and truncate table before import. Then click next. Check once whether the columns are matching, and if everything's okay, click on next. Once you click on next, it will prepare to import and import the data file, and as you click on next it will import the whole data set. But since I've already done that, I'm not going to click on next. I'm going to cancel this and move on. Let's show you that after import how the dataset looks. For this I'll do select star from data underscore order. Let's run this, and here it is, the whole data set. Now you have seen that I have defined the order date as variable character, but we have to change the data type of the order date into date type to perform our data analysis, and for that we will do some feature engineering. I have also prepared SQ questions for this analysis, and first we have to do the following feature engineering. Let's copy this and paste it in our SQL workbench and see what we have to do. The first thing that we have to do is change the data type of the column order date. So let's get on with this. So to change the data type of the column order date, we have to look at two things. First, the default date format of SQL is YYMMDD, but in our dataset we have seen that our format is DD, MM and YYYY. So we have to first change the order format of the dataset. For this we will do set order date equals to string to date, where we will convert order underscore date in the format %d, %m and %y, capital Y, sorry, and then we will run that. Once it is done, now we will modify using the alter table, where alter table data order and modify my order date as date data type. Once we run this, we have, so it's showing a successful conversion. Now let's check whether it's done or not. So we will use the describe function, describe, sorry, order data underscore order, and let's see the data type converted. Okay, so our order date is converted into date data type. So we can move on to the next feature engineering. For the next feature engineering, we will do the null value treatment. So the null values are only contained in the column ship mode, and we have to replace the ship mode with something which does not affect. We will just change the not available unknown into NA. So for this we will do update data order and set ship mode equal to NA, where ship mode ship mode is, sorry, we have to use a bracket, not available. Let's run this. We cannot, and 4 rows are affected. Similarly, we will change those data where it is unknown. We will use the same query, order set ship mode equals to NA, where ship mode equals to unknown, and close it. So 1 rows are affected and only left is NA. So let's do it. update data order set ship mode equals to NA, where ship mode equals to N/A. And let's run this as well, and one row is affected. So we have done the null values treatment. Let's go ahead and check. Select star from data order where ship mode equals to NA. And so all the unknowns and the other elements are converted to a single NA. So now we have done the missing value treatment as well. Third thing that we have to do is find out the sale price, discount and profit and create new columns. So to do that, what we will do is alter the table. So to alter table, we will use the alter table data order and add a column called discount underscore price. Discount price, yes, and define it as decimal because we will be using decimal, and give it some values, and it has to be not null. Let's run this as we have created the discount column, and you see that no records are affected. But let's test our data set. Select star from data underscore orders. So as you see, the discount price is added, but we have to populate this column with some values. To populate, we will use update data order and set discount price as list price into discount percentage divided by 100. So we have given a formula to find out the discount price. Let's see if that works. So 9487 rows are affected. Let's see if it is done, and yes, the discount price column is populated. Next we will find out the sale price. So to find out the sale price, we will use the same. First we will alter table data order and add column which is sale price and add column sale price which is decimal in data type and contains 20,5 values, and it is also not null. Semicolon. Let's run this. and we have a success and the sale price is created. Let's see if it is created or not. So we will see that the sale price column is also created, but it is yet to populate the sale price, so we will do the same. So to populate the sale price, we will use update data underscore order and set, sorry, DATE, update data order and set the sale price as list price minus discount price. Let's see if it is okay. Yeah, okay. So we have populated our sale price column. Let's see if it is done. So yes, sale price column is also populated. So the last we have to add is the profit column. So to add the profit column, we will alter the table data underscore order and add column profit, which is decimal in data type and contains 20 comma 5 values and is not null. So it's done. Now let's populate the table by using update table data underscore order and set profit as sale price minus cost price. Let's see if it is done. Okay, yeah, 9478 rows are affected. Let's see, let's check out our data set and we will find that profit is also calculated. So we have added three new columns: discount price, sale price and profit. But we will not be needing cost price, list price and discount percentage, which we will drop in the next section. What we will do is alter table data underscore order and drop cost price comma drop list price and drop discount underscore percentage. So we will drop all these three columns. Let's see if it works. Yes, it's working. And finally, let's select star from data underscore order and check out if everything is up to date. So by the looks of it, everything is up to date. We have changed the different null values into singular NA, and we have found calculated our discount price, sale price and profit, and dropped the cost price, list price and discount percentage. So finally our dataset is ready for evaluation and analysis. So I have prepared few questions, 18 questions, which are of different levels starting from beginner friendly to advanced level. So let's go through one by one and see how our data analysis turns out. So let's begin with our first question. The first question is the total revenue, which is a very basic one. So let's find out the total revenue that we have generated. To find out the total revenue, we will do the following query. Select sum of sale price as total revenue from data order. It is a fairly simple one. We just have to sum the entire sale price and find it as the total revenue. Let's see what the total revenue is. So the total revenue is 2,215,858 dollars. So let's move on to our next query, which is total profit we made. Let's copy this, paste, and find out our total profit. To find out the total profit, we will again use select sum of profit as total profit from data underscore order. Let's see the total profit. The total profit is $205,168. Next, we will move on to our third question, which is total quantity sold. We want to find out how much quantity we sold in the given time period. So let's see how much we sold. Select sum of quantity as total quantity from data order. So the total quantity we sold was 37,873. So let's move on to our next question, which is segment wise revenue generation. So this is a fairly simple question. We want to find out the segment wise revenue generation. Which segment generated how much revenue? So select segment comma sum of sale price as total sales from data from data order and group by segment and order by total sales in descending order. I want descending order because I want to see which segment is performing the best. Let's see. So the consumer segment has generated the highest sales, which is around 1,119,000, approximately 1,120,000. Then comes the corporate segment, which is 681,000. Home office, which is just 414,000. So we see that the segment wise sales. Let's move on to our next question, which is city wise revenue generation, and we have to find out the top 10. Let's see which are the top 10 cities generating highest revenue. So select city comma sum of sale price as total sales from data underscore order and group by city and order by total sales in format it in descending order. Let's see. So these are the top 10 cities which are generating the highest revenue here. Okay, so since we have to show only the top 10 cities, I will use the limit function and limit it to top 10. So here are the top 10 cities which are performing the best, where New York City has generated 247,000 sales. Los Angeles follows by 169,000 sales, followed by Seattle. Let's move on. We have found out the city-wise revenue generation. So the next question is state-wise revenue generation. Now the state-wise revenue generation, select state and sum of sale price as total sales from data order and group by state and order by total sales in descending order and limit it to top 10. Let's see the top 10 states which are generating highest revenue. So California is generating the highest revenue, followed by New York State, Texas State. Let's move on to our next question, which is region wise revenue generation, which is similar to the state and city wise generation. So for region wise, we will select region, comma, sum of sale price as total sales from data underscore order and group by region and order by total sales. We will not use the limit function because there are only 4 regions available with us. So we will use the descending function to see which region is generating the most revenue. So the west region is generating the most revenue with almost $700,000 sales, followed by east, which is $654,000, then central $483,000, and finally south, which generates the lowest income, that is $378,000. So let's move on to our next question, which is category wise revenue generation. Once we have seen the region wise, state wise generation, we also want to know which category is performing the best. So category wise revenue generation, we will select the category and the total sales from data underscore order and group by category and order by we have to provide an alias and order by total sales in descending order. Let's see which category is performing best. So the technology category is performing the best, that is it has generated 806,000 revenue, $806,000 revenue. Furniture, which is $715,000 revenue, followed by office supplies, which is almost 700,000 revenue. So we have seen that the technology category is performing the best. So if we dive into deeper, we will also find subcategory wise revenue generation. This will provide a much elaborate analysis of our sales. So to subcategory, find out the subcategory wise revenue, we will select the subcategory and the sum of sale as total sales from data, order, and group by subcategory and order by total sales. Let's see which subcategory is performing the best. Okay, so I forgot to mention the descending function, and this will show us which category is performing the best and sort the data in the descending order. So the phones category is performing the best, which is $318,000 revenue generated, followed by chairs $316,000 revenue, followed by storage 215, and the least revenue generating category is fasteners, which is just $2,938. So we found out that the technology category is technology subcategory is generating the highest revenue, and the phones category is generating the highest revenue. Let's move on to our next question, which is the top 10 highest revenue generating products. Let's see what are the top 10 highest revenue generating products are. So to find out the top 10 highest revenue generating products, we will have to select the product ID, and we also want to find out the product ID, because the product ID, if we look at the data set, the product category ID just provides a simple ID. I cannot find out much about the product from this ID. We will also look at the subcategory from which it belongs to. So we will also select subcategory and the sum of revenue generated as sum of sale price as total sales from data underscore order and group by product ID and subcategory and order by total sales in descending order and limit it to top 10. So let's run the query and see the top 10 highest performing products. Okay, so there seems to be some kind of error. Let's see what the error is. So unknown total sales. Okay, so here I have mentioned total sales. Here I will also have to mention total sales. So now I hope, yes, these are the top 10 categories, top 10 products which are performing the best. So copiers, binders, this product of copiers subcategory, this product of binders, this product of machines, these are the top 3 products which are selling the best. After that, let's move on to our next question, which is the top 5 highest selling products in each region. Now I want to find out that in each region which are the top 5 selling products. So here it gets a little tricky, because we have to find out the top 5 selling products of each region. Here we have to do subquerying and rank function to find out the top 5 of each region. let's start. So first we will select the region and product ID and sum of sale price as total sales from data underscore order and group by region and product ID and order by total sales. Total sales and DESC. Now if we run this, we will find out the following output. Let's see what the output is. So if we look at the output, it is a bit jumbled up. East, south, central. We don't want the output like this. We want east and the top 5 product ID of east. We want south and the top 5 products of the south. So to do that, we will do a subquery. Select everything from the below subquery and give a rank which will be partition partition by region and order by total sales in the descending order and save it as ranking from the below subquery. As we have used a subquery, we have to provide an alias to the below subquery and we will save as A. Now let's see what the output is. Okay, so ranking is being provided. We have central, then we have east, then we have south and west. But this contains the ranks of every products in central, every product in east. We just want top 5 selling products in each region. And to do that, we will just have to select top 5 ranks of each region. So we will provide another subquery, select star from the below subquery and provide it an alias and use the where function and provide only those rankings which are less than or equal to 5. Now what this will do is look at the rankings of each products of each region and just provide the top 5 ranks. Let's see if this works. The output is this. So now we have compact and precise data which tells us that in the central region we have these 5 products which are in this ranking, followed by east which provides 5 products and the rankings and total sales. We have south and west. So by this we have completed the rankings. We have seen the top 5 products of each region. So let's move on to our next question. So the next question is find month over month growth comparison for 2002 and 2023. For our next question, let me just elaborate this question, what we want from this, what we want as an answer from this question. We want month over month growth for 2022 and 2023 sales. So the data should look like the total sales in 2023 and 2022 and growth comparison. So we have to find out the growth percentage as well. So let's see how we can find out that. So first we find out the year. Select year from order underscore date, and we also have to find out month as order year and month of order underscore date as order month. Also we need the sale price sum of sale price as total sales from data underscore order and sorry from data underscore orders and group by order year and order month. Let's see what the outcome of this query is. So we have the order year, we have the order month and the total sales, but we want the comparison. We want to show simultaneous data for the third month of 2023 as well as the third month of 2022 together. So for this we will use another subquery, and let's see what the subquery is. So for this we will select order month comma sum. Now we will use the case function. The case when order year is 2022, then show me sales show me total sales, else show me 0 as sales underscore 2022. Also give me sum of case when order year is 2023, then give me total sales, or else just give me 0 as sales 2023. And from the below subquery, and because we are using subquery, we will provide an alias. After providing alias, we also have to use a group by to according to the order month and order it by order underscore month. So let's see what, but it's still showing some error. Let's see whether error is order month sum of case one as total sales, sum of case one from Okay, so here we will close the bracket. Let's see what the, so we have an SQL error. Let's check where the SQL error is. Okay, so we have found the problem. It is in the case function. We have to end the case function here and here. So the query is okay. Let's see if we get some results. Okay, so we have ordered by the month. We have the sales of 2022 and 2023, and we have here. So now we have written the query. Let's run and see what the output is. Okay, so we have an output. We have the order month 1, which is January. So in January we have 2022 sales column and 2023 sales column. We see that we have a drop in sales in the month of January, but in February we have an increase in same thing in March and so on. So we have found out the order, the sales of 2022 and the sales of 2023 simultaneously. Okay, so let's move on to our next question, which is which month has highest sales for each category. Basically, we want to find out highest sales of each category. So for this, let's start with select category, comma, month of order date as month name and year of order date as year name and sum of sale price from data underscore order and group by category, month name and year name. Let's see what this query provides us with, what output. So we have the category, month name, year name and sum of sales, but we want it in the earlier format where we have the month name, the sale of 2022, the sale of 2023. So for this, let's introduce another query and provide some rankings. This way we can help in the help in finding out the highest sales for each category. For this we will use star and rank over and partition it by category and order by sales. Sorry, we haven't provided an alias here. Sales as sales, order by sales in descending order and give it an alias of ranking. From this as A. So let's see if we have successfully given it some ranks. Okay, so we have given some ranks, but we want the highest selling category, which is select star from the below subquery and as B, where ranking equal to 1. So for furniture, the month of October was 2002 was the 2022 was the highest selling month. For office supplies, February 2023 was the highest selling month, and for technology, October 2023 was the highest selling month. So this way we have found out the highest selling month and year of each category. So if you want the rankings of, let's say, top 3, we will use less than equals to 3 and run this. So for furniture, October 2022 was the highest, followed by August 2023 and followed by February 2023. Similarly, for office supplies, February 2023 was highest, followed by April 2022 and October 2023. Similarly, for technology, October 2023 was the highest selling month and year, followed by October 2022 and August 2022. This way, we have found out the top 3 selling year and month of each category. Let's move on to our next question, which is which subcategory has highest growth by profit in 2023 compared to 2022? Let's find out. Let's find out which subcategory has highest growth by profit in 2023 compared to 2022. So let's start with the simple select subcategory because we want subcategory to be displayed. Year of order date as year name and sum of profit as total profit from data underscore order and group by subcategory and year name. This will give us the subcategory, year name and the total profit. Now let's sort these values by comparing 2022 and 2023 profits of each category. So we will use the case function again and subquery. So let's create a subquery. Subcategory and sum of case when year underscore name equals to 2022, then total profit or else 0 end as profit 2022 comma sum of case when year name is 2023, then give me total profit, else give me 0 as profit 2023 from as a. Let's see. Okay, it's throwing an error. Let's see what the error is. Okay, we have to do a group by subcategory. Okay, so after doing a group by of subcategory, we have the category and the profit. So we also have to find out the growth percentage. To find out the growth percentage, we will use another subquery where we will select star comma. So to find out the growth percentage, we have to divide the profit of 2000, sorry, subtract the profit of 2022 from profit of 2023 multiplied by 100 and divided by profit of 2022. Let's put it in some brackets and we will save this as growth, and from this as B, and we will order by growth in descending order, but it's still showing an error, which is, let's see what the error is and rectify. So the error is SQL syntax error. So the error is, okay, here only one bracket is sufficient, and let's see what the is. Okay, so machines are providing the highest growth percentage, 50% growth in 2023 compared to 2022, followed by supplies 29% growth in 2023, then 2022. So this way we find out the growth percentage profit of each year for every subcategory. Okay, so let's move on to the next question, and the next question is, which subcategory has highest growth percentage by profit in 2023 compared to 2022 with respect to each region? And we have to find out top 3 subcategories of each region. Well, let's find out which subcategory has highest growth percentage by profit in 2023 compared to 2022 of each region. So the basic thing which we need is the region, then we need the subcategory, then we need the year of order date as order year, and we need the sum of profit as total profit from data underscore order, and group by region, subcategory, and order year. Let's see what the output is. So we have the output, but we want it segregated according to the year date. So we will run another subquery, which will be select star comma sorry select sub category comma, we also need the region, and we need the years. So we have already done this. So let's just copy paste. Before that, let me yes. So we need this. So let's just copy paste this. Select region subcategory. Some case when year name is 2022, then give me the total profit, else 0 and as profit 2022. Similarly, profit 2023, but after that we have to provide an alias and do a group by for the region and subcategory. Let's see if this works. No, it's throwing an error at line 7. Here, group by, and okay, sorry, as A. So it's okay. Let's see. Year name. Sorry, it will be order year. Now it will give the desired result. So for region south, bookcase profit is this. So chairs is this. For west, labels is this. But we still don't have the profit growth percentage. So let's find out the profit growth percentage as we have done in the earlier query. So for this we will provide another subquery. Select everything from below and we will copy this from here to here and done. We will give it an alias as B. Now let's run this and see the output. Okay, so for south we have the growth percentage done, but still we have to find the top 3 categories, and to find the top 3 category we have to provide another rank. Select right, select star comma rank over and partition by region and by order by growth in descending order as ranking from. As the subquery is done, we have to provide another alias C. So the ranking is done. Okay, so the ranking is done. We just have to give the ranking of top 3. So here we will give a where clause where ranking is less than equal to 3, and we will get the top 3 ranks of each category. Unknown column rank 3. So to rectify this error we will create a framework for our table. So this framework will cannot contains everything as we don't need the rankings because it looks odd. So we will just give the region, the subcategory, the profit of 2022 and profit of 2023 and the growth percentage from this and save it as an alias D and give the ranking which is less than equals to 3. Let's run this, and here we have the growth percentage categorized by region and this relevant subcategory. The central region, the top performing subcategory is binders, which has given a profit growth percent of 112%. Similarly, for east, we have supplies, which has given us a profit growth of 340%. Okay, so let's move on to our next question. So let's move on to the next question, which is question number 16. Which subcategory has highest growth percentage by sales in 2023 compared to 2022 with respect to each region? So basically it's the same question, just we have to find out the sales instead of profit growth. So what we'll do is copy the query and do a couple of changes. For like here we have sum of profit, we will find out sum of sale price as total sales. We will also change total profit to total sales and give an alias sales. This will also change from total profit to total sales. We will say it as sales, and one more here we will change to sales of 2023 minus sales 2022 divided by sales of 2022 as growth. So we will also change this sales and this sales. So it's done. Let's run the query and see. So we have here our sales growth percentage categorized by region. So central region binders are at the number one position with 93% growth, followed by storage 51% growth and accessories 48% growth. Similarly, for east, supplies have grown by 295%, copiers by 48%. So it's done. Let's move on to the next question. So next question is, which segment has highest growth percentage in profit? Let's find out the highest growth percentage in profit. So we need to find out, select segment, year of order date as order year, comma, sum of profit as total profit from data underscore order and group by segment and order year. We will run this and we will get an output which is jumbled. We need to segregate the order year to see it more clearly. So we will also pass the case statement. Sum of case when order year equals to 2022, then total profit, else 0, end, comma, sum of case when order year equals to 2023, then total profit else 0 end. We will also provide some aliases as profit 2022 and as profit 2023 from, and save this given alias A, and we have to do a group by because we have provided a select statement of segment, so we have to group by segment and run this. So our output has become fairly easy to read, but we also need to find out the growth percentage. So we will select star and profit underscore 2022 23, sorry, minus profit of 2022 into 100 divided by profit of 2022 as growth from, and provide an alias as B, and we will do a order by to order by growth in descending order. Let's run this and see our output. So we have the output. Home office is growing the highest in terms of profit by 7.8%, followed by consumer 2.47%, and corporate sector is not doing so well with a negative growth of 2.27%. So let's move on to the final question, and the final question is, which segment has highest sales growth percentage? So it is similar question to the previous one. We will not write any subquery, just copy and paste the subquery, and we will change some of the statements. Sale price as total sales, and here also total sales, and save it as sales of 2022. Similarly, we will change this total profit to total sales and save it as sales of 2023, and finally find out the growth percentage of sales, which is sales of 2023 minus sales of 2022 over sales of 2022. So it's done. Let's see the output. So here we have home office is growing at a rate of 4.46% over in terms of sales. Corporate sector is growing by 2.89% in terms of sales, and consumer sector is growing by 1% in terms of sales. So there we have it. We have done the data analysis in SQL. So to summarize, we created a database orders underscore product, then we created the table data underscore order and defined the columns. After that, we imported the value using table import wizard and moved on to feature engineering, where we first changed the data type of the column order date from variable character to date. Then we did the null value treatment of the column ship mode. Then we did calculations to find out sale price, discount, and profit, and created new columns. And finally, we dropped the column of cost price, list price, and discount percentage. Then we moved on to data analysis. We started by finding out the total revenue, fairly simple queries to somewhat advanced queries of sub queries, and used the case statement also. So I hope you liked the video.